Alright, as promised, my people, we're over here on Virtual TV Entertainment, my people. You can go subscribe to my other channel, Virtual TV Vlogs. So go over there, check it out, subscribe, watch the video, watch the content them, alright? But we're there so right now on Virtual TV Entertainment. And we have a question for you because we have 3 segments coming up in this video. Alright, Protection Fridays continues. Do me a favor, get this video to 1,000 likes. Share the video, my people. Subscribe to the channel. Alright, now the first question in its relevant order is, if you had the power to punish Constable Noel Maitland, which is the dropping accused in Donaldson's case, what would you give him? Would you give him capital punishment, which is also the death penalty, or would you give him life in prison? What would it be? You can feel free to leave your thoughts below inside of the comment section. Alright, and we're also going to ask you another question. Should the JLP worry about losing this general election because of Vybz Kartel, right? Because it is no doubt that whether it is done intentionally or unintentionally, my people, we have seen the representation. What am I talking about? The orange bandana, the orange kerchief, call it what you will, scarf, kerchief, whatever. We are seeing it. So much so that now it is rallying the troops of the People's National Party, and also coming up in the segment, the person who has threatened the Prime Minister in the recent viral video has been caught. Now, according to sources, my people, it seems as if that he is mentally challenged. Alright? So, we're going to now get into the stories as it relates to what is going on with that situation. Alright? Now, again, should the JLP be afraid? All of the supporters them right now, is the PNP really going to win this election with the influence of Vybz Kartel, or should he join the PNP? That is the question, right? So a lot of persons now has been forming the opinion that, well, Vybz Kartel is a die-hearted PNP member. You understand? Now, since his release and up to the time as we're doing this recording right now, the orange kerchief has been very significant to Vybz Kartel's image. You understand? So much so, there is now a fueling demand as prices skyrocket for the item. Now, driven by a surge in demand for orange bandana, handkerchief, several vendors in the corporate area are considering raising the prices. Now, the items had skyrocketed in the popularity since dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel emerged from behind bars wearing 2 on his head. Now, also in this video, I'm going to tell you about the concert, the long-awaited concert, the Vybz Kartel concert, the Freedom Concert, call it what you want, is going to be December 31st. It has finally been announced. The person we're going to keep it is Joe Bogdanovich, according to what is being said. And what is to expect is a venue that can hold the amount of people we are going forward. If you're going to attend the show, what preparation are you making right now? So, with that being said, alright, what I'm seeing across the platform with this situation and the significance of the handkerchief as it relates to Vybz Kartel is this is now joining together the support for the People's National Party. Yeah, we're seeing everybody comment time come. So if you're of the same view, you can comment time come also that this is a great day for Mark Golding and the PNP supporters them, because the orange bandana or handkerchief is significant, right? So they are saying that Holness and the JLP should be wary because the influence that Kartel has is going to secure a win for the next general election for the People's National Party. Now, they were already leading in the Donaldson polls, right? They were already leading. Now, with this situation, is it going to help or is it going to make it worse for them with the orange kerchief wearing and whatever? I would say it is going to help because people across social media, especially PNP supporters, have been commenting time come. They have been basically rallying together. They have been united in this cause, seeing that they have their own interpretation that Vybz Kartel is a hardened PNP. So, with that being said, what are they going to do about this situation? You understand? Zim, you can feel free to leave the thoughts inside the comment section, my people. Of course, as what I said, 3 segments in this video come up. You know what I mean? We just take the first one a while ago, Vybz Kartel, now indirectly or directly contributing to the significant popularity of the People's National Party. Is it going to help? You tell me, right? Yeah. So now we're moving on right along now to Donaldson. Now we all know the tragedy. We know everything that took place, and the platform and many persons have been talking about the situation for years now. But one person in particular who will never forget about this situation and is still continue to suffer from this situation is her mom. Now, ever so often, her mom has been vocal on social media and expressing her grief. You understand? Now, this is not me saying that whatever the case may be, right? But I'm still thinking that she has been robbed the comfort of laying her daughter to rest. You get to me? I say, which leads me to ask you the question before. If you had the power, if you were the judge, if you had the ultimate power, what punishment would you give? Life in prison or death penalty? You can talk to me about that. But as it relates to that, normal people, separate and apart from her mother, still grieving and still taking it very harshly, you know what I mean? The legal team for Constable Noel Maitland has opted out for bail. They are no longer pursuing bail. No longer. So that is a no, out of it, out of the question. Now, come January is when the full-blown trial is going to be started, 2025. You understand? So this will now become a full-blown court case where they are still seeking witnesses and statements. But unfortunately, still, one of the witnesses with the statement cannot be found, and it is alleged to be a security guard, right? Now, why did they take this initiative not to continue seek bail? It is because of the frequent denial, of course. Now, Noel Maitland, the policeman charged with the July 2022 dropping of social media influencer Donaldson, has remained in custody until such time. Now, the date was set when it was mentioned in court. However, the application was not made for bail, and the prosecution told the court that it had been informed by his defense team that in writing they will no longer pursue bail at all. So that out of the question. So he is now going to fight the courts for his freedom. That is where it's at right now. Again, if you're just tuning in, the question is, if you could give punishment, if you had the power to someone sentence Noel Maitland, what would you give him? Life in prison or capital punishment? You can leave either your comments inside the comment section. And do remember to like the video also. Now, the policeman who doubles as a music producer had been in custody since July 27, 2022. And up to the time when we still read and still get all of the situation, it seems so real that it has been since 2022, 2 years. Time a fly. But yeah, that is the new update pertaining to that as it relates to Noel Maitland and what his legal team is now going to do about his untimely predicament, so to speak. And may I also take the time out for send condolences to Miss Sophia Lug in this very harsh 2 years that she has to come to reality and come to grips that Donaldson is no longer here, you know, and not also that she doesn't have anything at all to put in the ground to rest. No farmer funeral, no farmer memorial, no night, no nothing. Should she have kept something like that though? Should she have done a memorial or some form of candlelight or whatever the case may be? Enough people would have said maybe, you know, she should, some say she shouldn't. Now, moving forward to now, the recent man who said the Prime Minister and his wife can't do nothing about the Clarendon people, then we are drop out by the dozen. You understand, right? According to what is being said, the police have found his whereabouts and have identified him. Now, they are now saying that based on what the information presents to media, which may present to UNO, this man is a mentally challenged man, right? Yes, so they must say him lose a screw. Zane, now Manchester, Jamaica, the man is 20-year-old. He's 20 and he has mental health issue. The patient has been identified as a suspect in the investigation, continue into the threats made against the Prime Minister and his wife and the residents of Clarendon. Now, the man is currently under police guard at the hospital in Manchester, a police source told the Observer Online. Now, the man is under investigation after recording a video and it went viral on social media in which threats were made the following. You understand? Now, the police source said that the suspect has a history of making threats on social media. Now, get this. Cool. People are say the same sources, the same intelligence, the same whatever the Prime Minister used for find the money, and the same thing infuse and find all of the missing people. But we're not going to go to touch that right now. Like and share the video. We have more to come down. Gonna stay tuned. Bless up on yourself. So forward.